How high is the ceiling here?
You could reach up and touch it. It's maybe 8-9 feet tall. It's less than 3 meters in height.
Ah, god damn it.
Well, let's try and get things dead in here. Just minimize the number of attacks the party gets. It kind of stated to ask which one's more wounded, so let's just go ahead and let's help Thomas out.
Okay.
Well, straight main engage. I'm going to with Hex and Blade launch a Chaos Bolt into the wounded skeleton.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll for me. That is enough to hit it. Let's see here.
17 fire damage.
17 fire damage. Is that adding the extra +2 that you get? Okay. The skeletal legionnaire begins burning along what cobwebs it has over its body. However, it remains intact.
Also, all staggered enemies take 4 damage.
That is enough to finish it off.
There's the Lich Hound over here as well.
Yep, it does get hit, too.
Just sudden explosion of fire reefing the area suddenly.
Only against weakened foes.
Yes.
Is there anything else Leon wishes to do with this turn?
Get annoyed at bad puns.
Okay. Go ahead and take your 5 points of ongoing psychic damage and make 2 saving throws for me.
Sure.
And announce which one each one's for.
First one will be the 1, the second one will be the 4.
Okay. Alright, still taking it then. Escalation die most certainly goes up to 1. It's your turn, Fargus.
Alright. I'm gonna move to engage this guy over here.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna cast Ruination.
Okay.
Doop, 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 there.
Ruin the nation. Ruin it!
That does manage to hit the enemy with the highest mental defense. Now I'll take 12
Alright,
points of
good.
damage.
To everybody.
Give me a description for that as you hit everyone with all that damage.
Yeah, Fargus sees that the skeleton legionnaire is a bit faster than Thomas on his feet, so seeing as Fargus did act first, he decides to jump in and sort of help Thomas out. And as he does, he sort of slams his staff into the ground, and a huge shockwave just rumbles through the entire area, almost knocking all the enemies down to their feet and making them a bit staggered.
Okay. Anything else from Fargus' turn?
No. He can't really do anything else, I don't think.
Alright. The Skeletal Legionnaire is most certainly faster on his feet than Thomas, and rather than attacking the less armored Fargus, will continue to try and press his advantage against Thomas.
Yep.
With a short sword attack. That will certainly be a hit against Thomas. That'll be a total of 19 points of damage, and you are moved down 2 points in the initiative order to 21, which totally fucking mattered.
If he gets hit more.
What's Dwohurim's? I can't see it with all of his label. I can't see what Dwohurim's initiative is.
It's
21.
Okay, well, we have Thomas still above there. Okay, that'll be the end of the Legionnaire's turn. The Lich Hounds, well, since the escalation die is 1, and it is very shadowy in here, they will activate their Into the Shadows abilities as move actions, and teleport away from Tempus.
Ah! No! No! No!
This one will go after Dwohurim.
You're bad puppies.
Oops. And this one will go after Fargus.
I see.
This will be an attack against Dwohurim. 17 versus physical defense, which will be 10 points of damage. And then this will be against Fargus for 10 points of damage. As their soul-rending jaws rip into your flesh, regardless of your armor. Thomas, you're up.
First of all, I'm assuming that ongoing damage is considered an effect, is it? For the purposes of this ability?
One non-last. Sure.
Okay, then I would like to target Leon with that. because I do believe he's getting more ongoing damage.
Would you
So
like to end
that
his
just-
1 or his 4?
Well, the bigger one.
Okay, Leon is
Alrighty.
no
That
longer...
is
Reduce it to
a...
1.
Yes, that is a quick action, and as my second action, I would like to hit the Lich Hound, who has just dared approach Fargus.
Alright, go for it. That is a hit, and it downs it. Very
Nice.
hand of destruction.
Points. 1.
Anything else with Thomas's turn?
No, that's it.
You could try to disengage, actually, if you want to.
I could,
Yeah,
but...
if you want to. It's up to you.
I mean,
I might as well try to disengage, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Would you like to move anywhere? Because
Uh.
it's part of your move action.
Join me up here if you want.
I'll just go here and be ready to do whatever.
Or you could try interrupting that one, I suppose.
I mean, there's no reason for me to engage anything, so I might just as well stay
There's
here
no
and
reason for me to engage
something.
anything.
I'll just engage something next turn.
Alright.
Alright, well, I suppose it is time to quick as an action cure wounds to
Okay.
get a few hit points back. Do I have? No, I actually don't. Should
Is
make
that
one
a
of them
ranged
active for
spell?
this. Yes.
It would provoke.
Then it's probably better not to do that yet. And do first try to shock that thing.
Okay.
With a standard action shocking grasp.
Alright. That is not a hit against its physical defense.
Well, I guess
That
I
means
can
you
convert
take
my
the-
move action into it.
That means that you take the damage, right?
That's true. I take my level worth of damage.
You could
But I'm getting really low here.
move into quick and try it.
Yeah.
Take more damage.
Why not?
That is not a
so a
hit.
2.
Well,
No. Try again.
that is a hit.
Good.
Bounce away.
Actually, I have a macro for that thing.
Don't hit yourself, Julian.
But I was just about to pounce it.
Yes.
So it
Okay.
takes 5 points of damage, and I pop free.
Alright. You're no longer engaged.
After which I can then cure my wounds.
Now here you go.
So high
Here's the
drain.
yes.
By retreating
Okay.
back and beginning to basically spend a little bit of time to magically seal up the wounds he had taken.
Okay.
Shaping his own flesh to close the gashes.
This is
And for this
a
place.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
this is a level 3 spell, right? Is your cure wounds
It
level
is,
3?
yes.
Then that
Yes.
means you also get to roll a save against each of your save ends effects before you would take damage from them. So you can roll saves against
So
your
let's
second
have
damage.
the big one here.
Okay.
Nope, and the small one. Yes.
Yep. Okay. So you'll take 4 points of ongoing psychic damage and then make a save against it.
Which means that I only heal 17, which is an equal number of 40 hit points. And then I do another save, which is not. I'm still getting 4 ongoing.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and okay. That's a successful disengage roll. The curious aberration scurries past Leon and engages Thomas.
Nope. Nope.
Okay. It engages Tempus. And this one scurries past and engages Thomas.
Damn it.
This is an attack against Tempus, as it uses its Caustic Bite. That is 24 points of... that's 24 versus armor class. That's a natural 16. That's 10 damage, 5 ongoing poison damage, and you need to make a saving throw for me. Because your armor is magical, and if it fails, your armor will be destroyed. Now, before you do,
Yep.
there is a feature. Before rolling a save for a magic item, because your armor is under threat here, you can get a +5 bonus on your saving throw by agreeing to roleplay the item's quirk. as a huge element of your personality until your next full heal up.
Oh.
Failure to live up to this role-playing agreement means that the item hasn't received the support it needs from its owner to survive the rust monsters, because that's what this is, a rust monster. It's destructive effects. And the item is destroyed at the end of the next battle, even if its owner successfully saved. So this is a hard saving throw for you to save the armor you just got. If you agree to the saving quirks thing, you can get a +5 bonus on the saving throw.
Okay. You know what? Let's make the quirk. Let's do the quirk. Let's make this interesting.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a 1d20 +5. That is a success! Your armor that you recently acquired manages to hang on. You can go ahead and describe that.
As Tempus sees the beast looming over, he suddenly craves something very immense, and he darts out of the way, barely skimming it by, and goes, "You try to eat me, I will try and devour you!"
Okay. Tempus will still take the 10 points of damage and 5 ongoing poison damage, but his armor is not rusted off. The one whom engaged with Thomas will attempt to use its rusting antennae against Thomas. That will be a miss against Thomas, despite only being physical defense. The antenna is easily dodged, perhaps after seeing what this fucking thing just did to Tempus. That is the ends of their turns. Tempus.
From being dead.
It is your turn.
Tempus will go in straight with the bleeding strike.
Okay.
It's like, "I will make you bleed your life, and I will drink all of your forces."
Okay. That is a miss.
Oh, +1 if it mattered to 12.
It doesn't know. Okay.
Yep, so 4 points, yes.
Anything else with your turn, Tempus?
I need to remember I have momentum.
Well, you got hit by an attack, so you wouldn't have...
That's what I'm saying. I needed to remember that I had momentum to burn.
Okay, you'll take your 5 ongoing poison damage and make a save against it.
Yep, so I'm down to 45.
That is a failure. You'll still be taking that damage. The Just Bones. The Just Bones will both cackle ugly and say, "It was a real bonehead move to come down here!" Alright, you'll be targeting 3 opponents. This will be Dwohurim, Fargus, and Leon, in that order. This is against Dwohurim. That will be a hit against Dwohurim for 5 psychic damage plus 4 ongoing. This will be a hit attack against Fargus. That'll be 5 psychic damage plus 3 ongoing on Fargus. And this is against Leon. 5 psychic damage plus 6 ongoing. Hot hands for these guys. And then 3. This will be Tempus, Thomas, and Leon. So this is against Tempus. That is a miss against Tempus. This is against Thomas. 10 points of psychic damage, and for the first turn, 10 ongoing. And then that'll be reduced to 5 after the first round. And then this is against Leon. 10 psychic damage plus 2 ongoing for a round.
Hot die!
These bad jokes, these Just Bones who are still caked in blood from the stagnant pool, they're ready to go. They
Kill those, Leon.
They will not move. They're
Quick,
good.
make counter puns.
Leon, it is your turn.
I guess we're boned.
Don't help them! God damn it, don't help them.
Charge
That
them!
was going to be my next one, too. This is all...
I blame you now for the pun that's coming up.
Charge
Leon.
them, Leon!
Leon, your
I
turn.
assumed they wouldn't be alive.
Okay, so I would like to use my Cure Wounds on myself.
Just your quick action.
I'm also going to, yep, I'm also going to try removing the 6.
Alright.
Yes.
That's a success. I do believe you get saves against... Can roll a save against each save end's effect, so go ahead with the others then.
Okay, this will be against the 1.
Nope.
And this will be against the 2.
Nope. Okay.
Well, you know, it's slightly better. Let me just roll the recovery then.
Okay, go for it. 16 hit
16
points,
health back.
leaving you with your move and
I-
standard.
So I needed that health back. And then I'm going to move up to these. Can I engage both of them?
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm going to use my poison blade. It has a round number of targets, up to 2 in this case, because there's only 2 in a group.
Okay.
If it's only 1, it'll be this one. If more than 1, then they'll both be hit.
Alright.
My poison blade, I get. They count as undead, right?
They are undead.
Okay.
Okay, that will hit that one entity. 15 plus 3 damage, he's certainly staggered.
No, it's 15 plus 3 ongoing poison damage.
I saw.
It's a lot.
Halo... Okay.
No. Sorry, it's not 15 damage plus 3 ongoing, it's a total of 18 ongoing poison damage.
Ah. Okay. 18 ongoing. Got it.
A lot of ongoing.
Poison blade. Poison blade.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else
That's from-
since you've used all of your
blade.
actions?
Yes. I've used all my actions.
Alright, go ahead and take your 3 points of ongoing psychic damage and then make 2 saves.
I'll make the 2 saves first. Lesser, greater.
Okay. The 2 there will degrade down to a 1, as the critical hit ongoing damage only lasts for a round.
Yep, okay.
Okay. Escalation die goes to 2. Isn't that right, air conditioner? Leaving us with Fargus. Your turn again.
Alright, Fargus will use Frost Touch on the Skeleton Legionnaire. Yeah, this is a new spell we haven't seen before.
Alright. The new spell certainly hits...
It does 19 damage.
Okay. What's the 22
That's-
for?
It's if he's not engaged with it.
Okay. That 19 damage is certainly enough to stagger the creature. I reckon you attempt to freeze it in its tracks so that it stops its incessant hounding of Thomas.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else with your turn?
No.
Then you will take your ongoing psychic damage and make a save against it.
Yep.
No. The trend of
Never
bad
save.
saves continue. Alright. And that takes us to the Skeletal Legionnaire. He does not successfully disengage from Fargus, as he was going to continue to hound Thomas. The Legionnaire will instead... yeah, he's probably got this. Pulls out a short... Well, he already has a short sword out. Attempts to hit Fargus with his short sword. 28 points of damage.
Why?
And you're moved down 3 points in initiative.
This is bad.
But did I give him a new initiative?
No, it will not give him a new initiative pass.
Legionnaire is nice enough to give you another action.
What was it? 28?
28 points of damage. The skeleton might cackle if it weren't mindless.
We're paying dearly for these items. Cursed.
Let's see. Lich Hound, who would be the best target, it thinks? Well, Dwohurim does look like he's got a headache.
Oh yes.
So it goes towards Dwohurim. Attempts to bite him with his soul-rending bite. And that will be a crit, because you are a living foe, and that is a natural 19. 20 points of damage.
I would like to use my shield on
Okay.
that to force a reroll.
That is just rolled down to 10 points of damage then.
Actually, I don't know. Just give me a second, because I might have not be able to do that if it's not attacking my AC.
Okay. It could only be against
here.
AC.
Yes, it is only when it attacks my AC.
It's a higher level spell that allows you to do that. Okay, 20 points of damage then. I appreciate your honesty.
I'm down to 15.
That is the end of the Lich Hound's turn. Thomas, you're up. This aberration in front of you just tried to rub you with its antennae.
Yeah, I don't do that on the first date, sorry. Tempus, you can make a melee attack.
Okay, basic attack.
Basic melee attack, yes.
Who would you like to strike with your basic melee attack?
Well, let's see. I'm only engaged with one thing.
This is so close and narrow, you would count as being engaged with a Lich Hound, too. It really is close quarters here.
So,
I think the rust monsters are pretty scary.
so the rust monster is engaged with Hurim as well?
Yes.
Then I'm attacking the rust monster.
Alright. That is a hit against the rust monster.
Oh, whoa, wait. I need to add 1d8 because that's a 3d8.
Okay, go ahead and
On the
give me an
damage.
extra d8. And
And
16 points of damage.
also, my sneak attack will get applied to it as well.
Yes. It's true.
Yee.
Let me assure you that Dwohurim is certainly wielding a melee weapon, the staff.
So 2d8. So this is an additional 9 damage.
Okay.
25.
The creature is staggered and heavily wounded. However, I need you to make a saving throw for me, as you would strike this creature with your melee weapon.
Okay.
Your weapon somehow manages not to rust and be consumed by the acidic body of the rust monster.
Yeah, that's it, Dwohurim. Just hit it and your
Yeah,
staff
yeah,
will
yeah. I'm
destroy
thinking
it.
that too. Oh, little staff. Who loves now? Can I purposely stick the staff in the mouth and like hit the antennae?
I would have to make you make an attack roll for that to try and do that precisely. Particularly because, you know, your weapon's not made out of metal, it's made out of wood.
Eat it. Eat it.
Please, eat it. Anyways,
just
that
said
was my
melee
quick
weapon.
action.
Yes.
Let's do a standard attack against the rust monster that Thomas is engaged with.
Alright, that is a hit, and that will necessitate you making a saving throw as well.
Yep.
Your item also manages not to be rusted and consumed.
Also points. And I do believe it's time for my save against the ongoing, right?
Yes, you would take
After
the
I take
damage
damage.
and then make your saves.
10 points of freaking damage. And let's see. Nope.
No, it gets
Alright.
reduced down to 5 now. Dwohurim.
So if I hit this thing with a melee attack, I can stick my staff in his mouth.
I would allow you to do that, yes.
Alright. I'm not very good at hitting with melee attacks, but at least it gives me a bonus to do it.
The weapon will get a save to avoid being eaten, because it doesn't want to be eaten by a rust monster.
You know? See if I can make this thing eat my weapon. It's a 2 plus my level.
First time I've heard someone wanting a rust monster to eat their weapon.
Just
You know,
hit the
it
rust monster's
punched me in this game for like 20 damage already. So I'm kind of over it.
But if you get uncursed and then give it the Tempus, it gives him an extra swashbuckler thing.
You know, then curse, and then you know this is easier at this moment.
That would be a pretty wonderful weapon.
Plus my strength, I believe.
It's
Is
plus 2
dexterity?
to hit and damage.
See, it says I have a plus 9, so I go with that. 9 plus the escalation die. Come on, that is not right.
You have not set up your thing.
how
You've not
did
set up
that-
your roll. You have
Oh,
not set
I
up your-
can't do it that way. It's a 17 plus 11.
Okay. And you're attacking this rust monster?
Yes.
Well, you do manage to stick it in it.
Good. That's the first step.
You do manage to stick it in it. to go ahead and you're not trying to kill this thing. You're trying to just like fucking like jam it in, like eat it, right?
You know, I'm trying to break this fucking staff.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
That's the purpose of it, making it as hard for this staff to avoid being eaten as possible.
The staff cackles maniacally as it manages to just barely skirt over the mouth, and successfully succeeds on its saving throw.
Let me have one of these things. I need it for something.
All right, standard action.
All right. Well,
then.
I guess I can quick action like stab the Lich Hound again
Yes.
if I want to. I guess I do.
Action economy, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
All right. So it takes 1d4 plus 1 damage. 5 again.
It is Yeah, we'll go ahead and say it's staggered.
Oh, I just gotta get away from the other one, which I don't really necessarily have to. So could I just like move over here?
Sure.
Perfect spot to stand in.
And then I gotta take my 8 damage and roll 2 saves.
Okay.
Yes, and yes.
All right. No more psychic damage for you, and just saves.
There's down to 7 hit points. All right. That's it.
The rust monster's turns. This one who's heavily wounded. Look between. Well, I mean, there's like this Thomas guy over here who's got heavy armor, and these rust monsters are all for metal. Successfully succeeds in disengaging from 2 enemies.
Don't hit me. I need my armor.
And both, say the rust monster who just moved will have it do its attack first as it attempts to rub Thomas with its rusting antenna.
Please don't go down.
That will be a hit for 1 point of damage, and I'm pretty sure your armor wasn't magical.
No, it's not.
All of Thomas's armor is completely consumed. It degrades down, breaks apart, falls into rust, just degrades right off of Thomas's body.
That was a family heirloom, I'll let you know. Oh.
The rust monster thought it was delicious, and thanks you for your family heirloom. Other rust monster... That wasn't fucking...
His snacks has just been stolen.
Fucking assholes. Everyone, like, I was gonna eat that, damn it. So, it attempts to disengage from the 3 enemies, fails to do so. It was actually gonna go after the Legionnaire. Because the Legionnaire is wearing the most armor.
It's true.
Please don't hate me.
I'm gonna... See, everyone... Well, Thomas is not wearing any armor now, so this is gonna be between Dwohurim and Fargus. Gonna roll a 1d2 to determine target.
Eat this stuff!
Alright, the rust monster will attempt to bite Dwohurim with a caustic bite.
Attempt to parry the caustic bite. The useless one stuff thing.
That is a natural 17. Dwohurim's armor is consumed as well.
And I go down to negatives.
Okay. And that ongoing damage will still continue to apply to you while you're down. The rust monster bites into Dwohurim through the vestments that the dwarf is wearing, and those degrade and rot away as well as the dwarf falls. To -3, I gained, I think. And then with the 5 ongoing. That's the ends of their turns.
Can't you use like dwarf thing?
He can't use it because this takes him down to 0 hit points. He could use it if it didn't do that.
That's true.
Tempus, it is your turn.
Tempus is engaged with the Lich Hound, I imagine.
Yes.
Like, your energy needs better. You are worthless. And he's going in for the Deadly Thrust.
Okay.
It's 5
Certainly.
plus 2 plus 4 plus 2? The escalation?
Yes, the
Yes.
escalation dies too.
Oh.
That's a hit.
And he would be engaged with Thomas as well?
Yeah.
Alright, so 4d8 plus 2d8 plus 5.
Well, so much for him being able to feast on entrails, because he was really going to enjoy nomming on that fallen dwarf there. Lich Hound is destroyed. That's your standard. Still got to move in a quick. And you have momentum.
Oh, that's the point. Yes, I do have momentum. Tempus is going to first get his momentum, and he's actually just going to dive straight at that rust monster there
Okay.
to engage him.
Alright, seeing as how you're wearing armor and Thomas is not, you've attracted this rust monster's attention.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The Jess Bones... What a real jester over there! like one of them like nods his head, pointing at the fallen Dwohurim Harsca. As they both commence to try to use their pun attacks. We'll handle the one who's been poisoned first. This will be against Leon, Tempus, and Thomas. Leon? Oof, high numbers here.
Oh, sorry. 1 sec. I need to do...
Yes, your save and take your ongoing damage. This is against Tempus. That's going to be a hit as well, so you have 5 poison and then 6 ongoing psychic. Plus the 5 damage, and this is against Thomas. That is just a hit for Thomas. Hot hand here. And then this Jeff's Bone set will make an attack against Leon, Tempus, and Thomas again. This is against Leon. That is a miss against Leon, because you don't have a negative to your physical defense. Just a mental one. This is against Tempus. That's a hit. So 5 damage plus another 6 ongoing, and then this is against Thomas. 5 psychic damage plus another 2 ongoing. And now this Just Bones, don't move. You take your damage, all 18 of it. Now you make a save against it.
No, he's going to keep taking it.
He's definitely going to keep being poisoned. How does poison even affect it? My bones are rotting away!
You know...
I guess I'm really boned! Leon, it's your turn.
God damn those puns.